Hello, hi, fabulous to have you here. I don't think I've ever seen you play a character quite this sinister. When you picked up the script, had this offer of this character of Jackie, what was your first thought? Was this kind of a new frontier for you?
No, I'd played sort of dark people before, and I'd played like a serial killer and a thing a couple of years ago, and I'd really enjoyed all that, funnily enough, going to the dark places. So I was really happy that I was being considered for it. And then the script was super, and I knew Julianne and Sydney were doing it, and I knew Michael was directing. It was like, of course, I want to do that.
Working opposite people like Julianne must have just been a gift. I mean, she's just one of my favourite actresses, and also the intensity of your interactions. What was it like working with her?
It was great because I didn't have to go in and do a half a scene with her and then that was it. There was really meaty stuff to get into, and no better person to go to work with for that stuff. She's incredible and a lovely person, and kept it fun even though it was dark stuff. Yeah, I think that's exactly as you say, that it was incredibly well written. And all the research I did, like, you find people who act like Jackie acts all the time, and who are predators in some way, who are looking for the vulnerable and trying to exploit it. And it's amazing stuff to think about, but it's dark material. I mean, you hope that they film it right. Julianne was talking yesterday about, like, you bringing your A game, somebody else bringing their A game, and the scene happens in the middle. It doesn't happen on you and on the other person. The scene happens in the middle, and capturing that energy is important from the director, the cinematographer. And chemistry is a funny thing. I think if you get two really good actors and they're working together, it's impossible not to have like, you're creating a scene. That's what the chemistry is. And Julianne's as good as it gets. So yeah, he's in the moment. You know, he's always looking for the angle that will get him the most, and he's always looking for somebody's vulnerability. So he's very connected to whoever he's talking to, and that's always fun. You know, he's not in his head, he's on the other person.